Hi everyone, I'm back with more of a sneak peek web episode number 2, número 2. My very first CD, Tequila Moon, was produced by Paul Brown at the Funky Joint Recording Studio, also Entourage Recording Studios, Castle Oaks Recording Studios, and Stag Street Studios, all in Los Angeles. And for the title cut of the song Tequila Moon, we had just world-class performers on this entire album. On that particular cut was Richie Gajate Garcia, one of my favorite percussionists in the whole world. He's played with everyone, Diana Ross, Phil Collins. He has his own line of percussion on Latin Percussion, LP. He's written a lot of books. He has his own series of congas. They're beautiful. So he was, the song starts off with just congas and guitar. So of course the guitarist is Paul Brown, the one and only. And then from there we built up with Greg Carugas, who's one of my favorite keyboard players, another Los Angeles #1 studio call performer. He was on that session. Roberto Valli played the bass. Roberto's so cool. He just has a great laugh. In the studio he has wonderful suggestions, so it's always fun working with those types of musicians that are there to create the best music possible. And then on the drums we had Sergio Gonzalez. Sergio Gonzalez with a Z, not an S, not to be confused with the other Gonzalez of the world. He's super funky. He's done a lot of great jazz, fusion, straight ahead, Latin, pop. He toured with Jennifer Lopez for a long time. So he has a great understanding of the concept of the album that we were making, so he was definitely our first choice when it came to selecting a drummer. So the first track from the CD of my new album, Tropical Rain, was written by Greg Carugas, Paul Brown, and myself. The three of us collaborated on it. And the reason that we called it Tropical Rain is because at the beginning you hear a lot of percussion sounds, and it sounds like it's raining percussion. For example, when people are playing percussion, they play percussion on the side of the timbale, and the timbale is usually made of steel, so you get this really crisp sound. I'm going to demonstrate on my vitamin water, because everyone knows I'm addicted to vitamin water. So you kind of do like this with the drumstick on the timbale. So it sounds so cool, and in this cut, it starts with rum-pum, like that. Timbale is still, very, very clear, crispy, kind of energizing. Like rain is super energizing to me, and rain is also terribly romantic to me. So it had two meanings when we heard the song. It was like, oh, it's so tropical. I feel like I'm in Hawaii or the rainforest somewhere in Brazil, I don't know. And then with the little of the percussion, it was like tropical rain. It just came together. And I think Tropical Rain is a really fun song too, because I played flute on it at the very beginning, and it brought me back to my salsa days when I used to play at all these salsa clubs in LA and also in Florida. We used to jam all night long. Salsa dances, they go forever. I mean, we're not talking a 2-hour gig. We're not talking about a 3-hour gig. We're not even talking about a 4-hour gig. We're talking about bring your tent, bring some cookies and some snacks, because you're going to be there all night. No, but seriously, for a salsa club gig, you show up, you do a sound check, and it's always super loud, so bring extra earplugs and bring your shoes, because whenever I did these salsa club dates, I would seriously wear my shoes and dance while I played in place, and I had the whole music memorized, so I never was looking at my music. I was just dancing, and I would watch the other dancers and what they were doing, and I would try to emulate them. And then on the breaks, because we would have like 3 or 4 breaks throughout the night, I'd always find someone to dance with and try out new moves. And anyways, life is supposed to be fun, right? And music, of course, is the funnest, so why not enjoy both at the same time while working? So there's a little insight into Tropical Rain. Hope you enjoy.